I may not show it, but that gas leak in my apartment really been giving me some serious brain damage. So yesterday I passed an IQ test and I got a pretty high score. Man, what does this even mean? Alright, that's not bad. I'm surprised I'm still not invited to soccer. Okay, shut the fuck up. I need to be serious in my Minecraft Let's Plays. I'm not some fucking clown, so let's start. This is my funny trousers collection, and this is Universe Some Mob Farm, that farms soul hostile mobs that spawn without some special biome or bounding box. Had some interesting concepts back in the days when I was designing those acceleration based mob farms, and I thought I will show this one because it might be useful. I also had some other ideas, I'll post them sometime later on my other channel. So why I think this farm is actually pretty useful? Well, that's because this farm alone already supplies you with bones, string, gunpowder, ender pearls, and some witch drops. Not in a big quantity, of course, but it should be enough as a starter farm for a tech server. Also, I thought I will use this video as a small explanation how to design such farms, because I've seen a lot of people doing it really wrong. By the way, thank you for adding subtitles to my videos. Love you guys. So let's quickly look at the module of a farm I showed at the start of this video and think of some ways to improve it. And after that we will build a better farm live on camera for free and in full HD. It has a really big drop because we need to kill endermen. Also, as you can see, I didn't use observers for killing 4 because they're renewable. And now need to overuse them in places where we don't need them. So I have a double piston extender at the top, so it accelerates all mobs except 2. That is spiders and baby zombies. So most obvious improvement would be to accelerate them too. Been drinking some vodka a couple of days ago and I don't know when, I don't know where, but I think I dislocated my shoulder. It fucking hurts to move and to hold my mouse. Yeah, just an interesting fact. Nothing more.
Полчаса выстоишь. Ой, блядь, схмелел трохи.
So here is an updated module. Let me demonstrate how it works. When the slime gets pulled back, it pulls this piston with it, and those moving observers trigger it twice. And about the babies, although you can accelerate them too, it's just too messy and I didn't really bother. Another interesting thing about updated module is that it has this killing floor that we designed with Kaylee for other project that wasn't used there. Yeah, but one problem right now is that it doesn't detect creepers, but whatever. By the way, both designs don't need bedrock breaking. Now let's test mob lifetimes with a simple scoreboard setup. So first let's create scoreboard and give it some cool name. Now let's display it on the side with this command. But as you can see, nothing appeared. That is because there is nothing on it. So lastly, you need a repeating command block with this command, and here you type in mob names that you want to test. And as you can see, it works. But important note, Persons like El Mango could become popular and famous only in our era of cultural decline and mass degradation, where people are not able to build their own farms. And as you can see, it works, but, important note, if you spawn mob by a player, it has a lifetime 1 game tick more than in reality, so better spawn them with command block. And another note, this setup doesn't count 20 game tick death animation of mobs. So all mobs have same lifetimes as an old design, but spiders now only 38 game ticks. Now let's find best biome to build this farm in. For it I will open Robbie's spreadsheet that I linked in the description, by the way. In it you can see probability of each mob spawning in each biome, so I will copy over to Excel mobs that spawn in my farm. By the way, while I'm on the topic of linking useful Google documents, here is entity sizes Google document by Narcoleptic Frog. Here is block properties Google doc by I don't know who. If you know, tell me in the comments. Or not, I don't care, but it's pretty useful. So now I'm in Excel. Here I have updated probabilities for spiders because they only spawn on 8 blocks out of 11. Also, you can see that slimes only spawn in swamp, and that's obviously not true because they spawn in slime chunks, but you don't need to worry about them in this farm because it uses 4 subchunks and slimes don't spawn that high. So for this value I take probability of useful mobs and remove probabilities of useless mobs that we don't really need, like zombies and slimes. That way we can find best biome to build this farm in. Cause wins end, but it doesn't count because only endermen spawn in there. Second place is desert, desert hills and desert temp. And that's the best biomes to build this farm in, though it will work basically everywhere in the overworld. Now it's time to beat your wife. And after you're done with that, launch MC Edit and download latest version of Shape Stacker, filter by Robbie. By the way, here is a quick guide how to install MC Edit filters. You just click on this button and paste filter in the open folder. That's it. Thanks for your attention. Bye. That's your mom's pussy juice. So let's select one module and launch filter. First, you need to select shape. As you can see, Robbie's filter has a lot of them, and we need circular, not this one, 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 and not even this one, you dumb ape, this one. Now chop off your clock and select coordinates of center of your farm. Make sure all chunks are loaded too. Radius I like to set to a bit bigger than 128, but if you need some perfect farm speed test, you need rectangular with radius of at least 140, but we are not doing it right now. Next you can see some additional options. Right now I only need to copy blocks and press filter. Now launch Minecraft and teleport to the middle of stacked farm. Place a block here and log off. Now go back to MC Edit. Select brush tool and copy my settings. Change width and length to whatever you want. Just make sure all spawning spaces have light level of 0 and preferably 20 blocks out for catching all bugs. And also with set biome filters, set everything to needed biome, in our case it's desert. And now I will test this farm with carpet, counter and get back to Excel. So here are rates of old farm. This line is what my quick 1 hour test showed, and this line is theoretical. As you can see, they're pretty close. Here we can already calculate Here we can already calculate average mob life in this farm, because we know probabilities and lifetimes of each mob. We can now input new lifetime of a spider. And as you can see, average lifetime is now just 33.9 game ticks, and that's a really good improvement. With that parameter we can calculate how filled mob cap will be at any time and calculate rates without launching game, but that's kinda gay and you don't have to. Although it would be a fun challenge, I guess, to design and build farm fully in MC Edit and calculate its speed without launching game for once. And here, using total mob spawned in an hour and probability of each mob, we can calculate exact rates of this farm. I'm too lazy to go into too much detail, but here are how many of this drops from certain mob on average, and here's graph with total rates. Now let's input numbers from new farm, and here are its rates on your screen. Pretty good improvement. In the world of I will only link new design because it's better in every way than the design I showed at the start. And I hope now everyone understands how to build such farms. Don't forget to tell your babe about this video, and if she wants to know more, she can DM me on Discord at any time. Last thing left to do is cinematic of new farm and publish it. So, thanks for watching, and bye.